Okay, we're going to talk now about writing the first paragraph of copy. And I took a tip, not just a tip, I actually chose a particular letter that I am going to model. Not copy, but model. It's the best, he says it's the best offer on ClickBank. It has a nice video, and which the video has copy in it, and you want that to be transcribed, as I showed you before, on Fiverr. And then you will start writing your own version of the video. But we're going to talk about this part of it, the first paragraph in the text portion of the offer. And I'm going to read to you what they said, and then I'm going to read to you what I wrote. And you'll see how we're not only we're making it better than it was, and at the same time we're not copying at all. We're just modeling. We're taking the thing that they say and changing the way that they say it. So they say, "Dear fellow golfer, do you want to get an extra 20, 40, or 70 yards of distance out of your every swing? Would you like to be so unerringly consistent you know exactly where that ball is going to go before you even pull your club out of the bag? And would you like your swing to be so relaxed, limber, and pain-free you feel better at the end of 18 holes than you did when you got out of bed that morning? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you'll want to read the rest of this letter or watch this video." Now here's what I wrote to say the same thing in different words. And this is what you got to be able to do. If you're a good writer, you can do this. If you're not a good writer, go to Fiverr, find an American writer, go ask for copywriting at a certain price or maybe at any price. Find an American with very good reviews and have them write it for you. And it might cost a couple grand to get it done, but it's well worth it because this is the biggest expense. This is the hardest part of the whole process. Once you have your sales letter written and it's good, the rest is easy. So let's see what we have here. We remember what I just read, and now let's see what I wrote. I said, "Welcome to the site that will change your game. I'm talking about your swing, sending the ball 50 yards longer while putting in the same effort." So they said 20, 40, 70 yards. I just picked 50 because I think in general, the more simple something is, the more people buy. The less they have to think, the more they buy. So I made it better by just choosing a number 50. I've now improved upon their copy, and my words aren't anything like those words. They said, "Do you want an extra 20 to 40 to 70 yards of distance out of your swing?" And I said, "Welcome to the site that will change your game." I'm saying the same thing, but in different words. I'm talking about your swing, sending the ball 50 yards longer while putting in the same effort. I also improved it in that sense while putting in the same effort. That now makes it the product make things more easy for the prospect. And then I said, "How would your life change if you could predict where your ball will land with the accuracy of a heat-seeking missile?" So I asked them to think about how their life would change. That's an addition. That's a change from what they were doing. So now they're not going to complain that I'm copying their copy because it is very different. And it says, "Wouldn't you like to actually be relaxed out there?" Really think about what people want in your niche. What are people really after? Playing so naturally, there's absolutely no effort involved. Well, there's a lot of effort involved in golf, and people go so crazy over making sure they're doing it right. How would you like it if things were effortless? That would be amazing, right? So that's a really good improvement on what they wrote. In fact, playing golf is going to give you a refreshing boost of energy because you're so happy with how you're playing. They said the same thing. I said it in different words. If you ever have a moment of uncertainty about your golf game, you better listen up very closely to this letter. I said I called out anyone who has uncertainty about their golf game. That is basically everyone who's ever golfed. I said you better listen up. So I am roping in, I'm fishing, and I'm bringing in basically everybody who plays golf. I'm not going for seniors. I'm going for everybody. If it didn't work out, I might switch to seniors, but to start, I'm going to try attacking all golfers. It just makes more sense in the beginning to try to go after everybody. Okay, I'll talk to you in the next training, and we'll see you soon.